Hey guys, it's Sunday. A little over 50 degrees out here. I think it's time we put on a skid plate and take care of the tunnel and the shifters. See if we can pull this sucker out today. What do you say? All right. Here's what we got to do. Got two transmission bolts here. Transmission mounting bolts. Which are these two 3/8. And then we have 6, 3 per side, with bolts, spacers, washers. So, that's the game. Let's see if we can't hang this son of a gun. Alright, slide in here. Kind of heavy. Get those on there first. Nothing fancy. Just get a nut's worth of threads. And she'll start balancing herself. Nice. There's a nut's worth of threads. I'm wondering. All right, I'm backwards. That happens. One down. 2 down. I'm backwards. Just wondering about that. Okay. Let's try this again. Because you know the whole part of things is try again until shit happens, right? Get lifted up there. Oh fuck, if I can get an arm in there. Lost my nut. Hate it when I do that. Alright, that's 2 nuts I lost. That's just freaking weird. Oh, it's hollow. That's some funny shit right there. Alright, there's one. There's 2. That's a hollow channel. My nuts were magically disappearing, which I thought was odd because they're not getting a lot of use nowadays. There we go. Get the sucker up there. Maybe you know somebody that could hold this sucker up here for like 30 seconds. That would really help. Oh, that was a hard angle to hold that son of a gun. All right. Get the second one on here. Then we'll be fairly solid. Those are lining up a lot better than last time. Lots and lots better than last time. Okay, there's the two transmission bolts. So now, these little guys, you see that okay? I don't know. Anyone talking to me? Okay, apparently not. We'll go in there, can't have a flat washer. We'll take our cone, fits in there real nice. I don't know why they've always been double washered, but I don't think I'm going to continue it. Washer in there. Something for spacing, I guess. We'll give it a squirt of Dove D to help with the lubricity of said things. Should use Never-Seez. I've actually done this kind of thing before, but things will be okay. Things will be okay. First one didn't seem super happy for some reason. But it's not horrible. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go the other side. What do you say? Over you go. Ugh. Okay, we are back. What the hell angle do you need on here? All right, let's do these other three. I got 3 washers, 3 spacers, 3 bolts. So, in with the spacers. Cone side down. Three bolts, lightly lubricated. We lost our spacer. Holy bananas, man. There you go. Spacer. Push a little harder. Couple of threads. Oh, that's it's not a lot. A couple of turns is all she asks for. Just a couple of turns, man. Just a couple of turns and we'll be semi-happy. Apologize for having my bitch mittens on today. It just feels better. They just feel better. I'll give him another shot. All right. And quite honestly, if I just torque these carefully, we're going to lift that tranny right up in place. Not doing much. Let's see if I have a 3/4 over here. I'm assuming it's 3/4. Yep, 3/4. I'd like to go a little more carefully. We'll do it this way. Until we get a few more threads in, I'd like to be gentle. Somewhere around 3 turns, right? I don't know why. Just sound like a good round number. Those are all feeling wonderful now. Let's point you that way. I'll get those other ones. Get a few more threads in here, and then oh, I like how that's going. That was pretty loose. A little snugness. I like that. We're almost home. Almost home and home. Here we are. Come back over here real quick. Hope you can see that. Hell, I don't know. I need some of those robotic eyes where we can just do videos by blinking and have everything stored. Boy, that'd make YouTube a lot easier. I'm liking the way this is going. A little easier than I expected. So I am not unhappy. There we go. Ooh, turn you down. Where you going, guys? Where you going? Where are you going? Oh, look at that. Jack stands free. That's pretty cool. Look at that, folks. We have a free car. She is ready. We got to do a couple of 9/16 bolts on the tranny mounts, and we're in there. Where does anybody hide They're 9/16. For Pete's sakes. Where do people hide them? Alright, I'm gonna turn you off for a second. I gotta look for 9/16. For those in the trucking industry, as I once was, a 9/16 at times can be as elusive as the legendary 10mm. I'm telling you, you really got to keep your eyes on these things and put them back where they go, because they'll leave you quicker than the girl after the divorce. All right, 2 transmission mounts, 6 hard bolts on the skid plate. We are done under the car. Let's get her off her jack stand. That's all that there be under here. Get this thing off the stand. Come on now. And this crazy jack thing. Hate these jacks, by the way. This one has a tendency to bleed off, so I'm not super happy with her. But for a short-term lift, changing a tire or something, she's still pretty good. I'm gonna have to spend maybe 10 Harbor Freight dollars and get a new one. I've had good luck with most of their stuff, but on occasion you do get a lemon. So yeah, we are now skid plated, transmission bolted, tire on, off jack stand, drive line in place, wires tied, and holy crap, it looks like we just might be. I had to share this with you. I had this for years. One of those little bit sets. Tell you what, this plastic is just something else. It's time for all this to go into a coffee can or something. Can you believe it? I mean, there is no integrity left in that. Just like our voting system. Holy crap. So yeah, we'll have to put that in a jar now. We'll have to just search for our bits. Now I know the many of you think I'm silly, but I'm not completely silly. We've done this kind of thing before. So there's no reason to go fishing all day when the fish are just sitting there on top of the water. And we'll figure out what kind of jug to put them in. So it's going to be fun trying to find a T5 or a T4 or a T25 out of a mess like that. Well, I didn't have any red. We'll give her a quick shot of white rust cover. I'm kind of wondering if I should just use maybe just use some aluminum tape rather than their roof sealant. I'll take that under advisements here once this alright, after a little thinking about her, decided to do both. We'll do both the rubber and the aluminum tape over top. See how this goes. Got me an old-fashioned silicone gun here, the old ratcheting type. Kind of fun. Only problem is once you use a little bit of one of these, you kind of need to use it all. And I'm not going to get anywhere near that. So I'll be wasting quite a bit. I'll put a plug in it, but more than likely the rest of the tube will just have to be wasted. Small price to pay. Get my favorite car back online. Alright, now we'll try this. It'll be long enough. A little bit of protection. Hold things in place until everything sets up. I think once that rubber starts to kick in, I think we're going to be pretty good. Whoever thought of putting glue on aluminum foil was pretty brilliant. I've sealed up some windshields and things like that, and I've even gone so far one time to put down a layer of this, then duct tape, and then recoat it with the aluminum tape so that the UVs didn't bother the duct tape, which you know it does. And I'll tell you what, that was a fabulous fix at one point. And of course, when this all gets set up, you just feel up to it. You can peel the darn tape off, but what's it gonna hurt? I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. I think this little baby's gonna be watertight. Speaking of tight, you guys know the what Tupperware and sea lions have in common? Yeah, you're not gonna like this one. Tight seals. There we go. Get my fat fingers out of the way and get the ding backing off of there. And we will do one of those. And boys and girls, this Jeep is sealed. I don't know if you guys have used that rubber compound before. I'll tell you what, it works. Good stuff. Alright, let's give this a try. Get my shifter knobs off of there. This little piece of wire there hanging that you see is my idea of getting power to the overhead light on the roll bar in the summer, but it goes under the carpet and everything's great. Double booted. Another one? Guess not. So, I'll get that down here somewhere. Does that make sense? Kind of makes sense. Sure lines up with bolt holes. Kind of makes sense. It all kind of makes sense. Doesn't make great sense, but it makes some sense. If we all make a few extra cents, then over time we kind of win. Look at that. I say we try. See what these do. I'm about ready to say screw it and get some torque screws and blow through that son of a gun. I do have a set of random Phillips heads down here. It's been a while. I am inclined to forget just where the heck this all came from. But you know what? She's snugging down all right. Shorter one would be helpful, but it's working. Alright, well that's all the screws I have on the floor mat. And that's not horrible when you run out of bolts rather than having extra bolts, right? go. What's going to happen here? We get our old, what is that? This square head. You kidding me? Might be an old hex key. The original owner of the Jeep 2 owners ago was a Snap-on dealer. He decided to use one of his fancy screwdrivers. I sure like it. I sure like it. Well, I know I need some new carpeting. That's on the agenda. Indoor, outdoor, something. But there we go. We got shifters. Carpet's back. We got boots. Holy crap. It's go time, folks.